Hey friends, welcome back to the Life of Beard YouTube channel with another unboxing. And today we've got something really different. We've got some Magic the Gathering. We've got Spider-Man, the Spidey's Sensational Showdown scene box. Words. Yeah, I'm not a massive Magic the Gathering fan, really, but they do have some really nice sets. Like, I'm a big fan of Lord of the Rings. I like Spider-Man. And recently, they've just had Final Fantasy for those like me. I like the old school Final Fantasy. So yeah, they've got a lot of cool stuff. So my shiny cardboard addiction has sort of spread into Magic and a bit, which is not good for my bank account at all. But anyway, yeah, I opened a bundle of these, like the ETB version of, I guess you could say Pokemon, for the Magic version, which pulls have been notoriously hard, notoriously difficult, from what I'm hearing. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we get some goodies. So I got this from Amazon. I'm a bit annoyed. I don't know if you can see it, like just here, like it's bent. It's got quite a lot of whitening around the edges. The last few times I've brought from Amazon Magic stuff, like my Final Fantasy stuff, it had like a mysterious sort of oily liquid on it when I got it. And I got a bit of a refund for it, which is fine. But it's just really annoying because I brought two of these, one to keep and put away. And this is this was the worst of the two. So at least the other one isn't too bad, but it's a lot of whitening and stuff, which is really, really frustrating for those collecting. But nonetheless, actually, let's have a quick look at the back first. So you get free booster packs, play boosters, which my magic limit knowledge is limited. Words again. The play boosters is more for players, I guess. You can get collector boosters, which are more for the collectors, obviously by the name. But yeah, every card in that pack is shiny and it's a nicer card. But again, you're paying more money. So for like Spider-Man collector booster at the moment is about £37, which is ridiculous. I think they're usually about 27. But yeah, got the cool scene. I don't know if you get two lots, because in the Lord of the Rings ones you got the cards and then you got like an actual regular one that didn't have any of the card writing on it. This might only have 6, which is a bit annoying. But anyway, enough chatter, enough of that chitter chatter. Let's get into it. So like I said, I've had a booster bundle box. I think it's a bundle. Again, I'm not very good with the names with that. So let's move that out the way. So this is kind of the sort of scene thing where you can put your cards in to display them, which is actually really quite nice. I like these. It's just a simple bit of cardboard, but I'm thinking like with my Lord of the Rings ones of getting them framed instead. And Final Fantasy just announced, I think it's 4 scene boxes. I've got one on pre-order. So yeah, I'm a big fan of the scene boxes, but as you can see, very cool. Store your cards. I'll try and show you what that's like later. I think these are sort of dividery type things, but not entirely sure. And then that's where the good stuff is. So you've got the Venom and the Spider-Man logo. Very cool. And then in here is your little bundle of goodies. So let's take that out. And those are 3 packs. Let's have a look at this. Oh no, we do get 2 lots. Okay, wicked. Didn't seem to show that on. Or is it the same? Oh no, yeah, awesome. Perhaps I didn't read that right, but it didn't look like you were going to get the second lot. So you get, these are all foil ones, which is really cool. I'll put them together at the end so you can see them properly. But then you get these ones as well, which again is like just like a regular art card. Yeah, they're a little bit bent, which is a bit of a shame. But yeah, they've got no. This is more for the display side of it, but that's very cool. We'll have another look at those closer to the end because I am eager to get into these packs. Very eager. Like I said, the pulls haven't been great for Spider-Man compared to, well, again, my knowledge of Magic is not overly amazing. So I can't really compare to a lot of other, uh, you know, TCGs or in comparison to Pokemon. But my comparison from this Spider-Man set to Final Fantasy was plentiful with cool cards. That's pretty cool, Spider Slayer. So yeah, we're gonna see what we get. Alien Symbiosis, that's pretty cool. Spider Punk, that's a wicked little card. I've not got that, and I believe that's a rare. I'm still getting used to the I don't know if you can see the shine on there. The different what's the word? Uh I can't even remember the word now. Different rarities. There we go. Got there in the end. That's a hollow. Again, I don't know if you can see that very well. Risky Research. And another hollow. Ominous Asylum. Okay, that's quite cool. Interesting. Again, I don't know the rarity or values of these cards, which in one way kind of makes it a bit cooler. Because I suppose all Pokemon card collectors, um, even at the end of the day, you're kind of like, I don't care if I'm making money or not. You do put a monetary value on it. These I don't so much because I don't know what I'm looking for. Apart from I like nice kind of cardboard. Spider Gren, Free Spirit. I have one of them. Guy in the Chair. Got one of those. Venom's Hunger. I've got one of those. City Pigeon. Got one of those. But it's a very cool card. Spiderbot. Spider Manifestation. That's a creepy looking card. I like that though. That's pretty cool. Raging Goblinoids. Interesting. Sun Spider Nimble Webber. That's wicked. Rhino Barreling Brute, I have one of those. Friendly Neighborhood, rare, I believe. That's pretty cool. We have the Occorp Industries as a rare, and Flash Thompson Spider Fan, and then a number Ominous Asylum. But that is a hollow. Yeah, that's a hollow. So not too terrible. I mean, again, I don't know what's playable. I don't really know what's good. Um, so yeah, we're just sort of cracking these open really, and trying to get just some nice Spider-Man cards really. I managed to get a Penny Parker, which is cool because I'm a big Marvel Rivals fan. Words again. So it's just getting nice cards really, more for the play side. Risky Research, another City Pigeon, Beetle Legacy Criminal, Shock. We've got Spider-Man Brooklyn Visionary. I've got this one and I've got it in a hollow. It's a nice one. Mob Lookout. I have that. Bagel and Schmear. Mask Meower. That's a pretty funky, fun little card. A little cat, which has got a little Spider-Man mask on. Spider UK. I've got a couple of these. I've also got Spider-Man India or Spider India. Shocker Unshakable. That's kind of cool. Costume Closet. We have Carnage Crimson Chaos. That's wicked. I don't know if I have that or not. And Robotics Mastery. Hollow. And just a mountain. Just a mountain foil. So let's take a break as tradition and let's go through some of the hits. So we are back with the pulls. Again, little bit disappointed with the pulls, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. But got some pretty cool ones. I like the Spider Punk, that's very cool. The Oscorp Industries, that's a nice one. Friendly Neighborhood, that's very cool as well. Carnage, again, I think I've got this, but still, Carnage is awesome, which is wicked. And then the hollows, the foil hollows, Risky Research. We've got the Anonymous Asylum, which again, very cool. We've got I don't know if the difference is if is that a full foil? That is, it just doesn't look it. It's just you can't really see with this colouring here. Flash Thompson Spider Fan and Robotics Mastery. So again, I don't know how playable they are. I'm just looking for some nice Spider-Man character cards. So there's a nice Carnage. I've got a couple of nice Venoms. I've got Spider Penny, Spider-Man Noir, which is just a common, and I got a nice Peter Parker and the Amazing Sensational Spider-Man, Amazing Spider-Man, one of them Spider-Man. I think it's Amazing Spider-Man, which is kind of cool. But again, nothing like too kind of like amazing, like something like the Final Fantasy ones I've got here. I don't know if they have full arts like this sort of thing, but hey ho. But I'm happy with my scene box. I do, like I said, I'm a big fan of the scene boxes and being able to put these together to make a scene. Again, I think it's just a novel way of collecting, particularly for people like me who just like shiny cardboard. This is the scene in the little Etzel thing, I guess you can say, the little display board. Yeah, it's very cool. I like these. Like I said, I kind of want to get these. What's the word? Framed. But then I say that about a lot of things because otherwise I'd have everything framed. Where's the? Let's have a look. So like in the booster, I say the booster box bundle words, the bundle. Most I say Final Fantasy, most Magic the Gathering. God, my words today. You get like a little kind of like a little mini poster, like Final Fantasy had it, Lord of the Rings have it. And I saved these. And again, I kind of want to get these framed, but at the end of the day, it's kind of like if I get everything framed, I'm gonna have I'm gonna have a wall full of everything, and I don't even put pictures up anyway. So, but yeah, I'm into my Magic at the moment. You know, Secret Layer got me with these. We might do an unboxing of the Secret Layer stuff that I got, which would be kind of cool. Like I said, I managed to get this Sonic the Hedgehog. I completely missed that Secret Layer drop. I got the email after it sold out, so I wasn't on the ball with that. But yeah, friends, that is another unboxing done. A little bit of a short one, a little bit something different. So I know it might not be everyone's cup of tea compared to Pokemon stuff, but we will be more back with more Pokemon stuff. But we are going to try and mix it up, perhaps with more Magic the Gathering stuff. If there's stuff coming out, which there seems to be, there's The Hobbit, there's Star Trek, there's Jaws. Yeah, George. I was going to say George, but I mean Jaws. Secret Layer drop, Marvel superheroes, and there's more Final Fantasy stuff coming out as well. So yeah, Magic is taking hold of me a little bit, but I'm trying not to because I've got a lot of Pokemon stuff that needs to be paid for. So, gonna end. Hope you enjoyed the video and end on the sellout as always. Please like, follow, subscribe, and share. I appreciate all your faces. We've hit 70 followers, well, subscribers recently, so we're going for that 100. If there's anything you want to see me unbox, also drop a comment down below and I'll see if I can get my hands on it. Otherwise, friends, have a good rest of your day as per usual, and peace and love, everyone. Speak to you later. Bye, friends. Bye.